Live and 11 card. This right here is the final edition of Monday Night Raw, most likely not being uploaded on an actual Monday before the One Night Stand Extreme Rules pay-per-view. Live and 11 color from Anaheim, California here tonight. It's Raw Week 8, the go-home show, and well, tonight's a big-time main event, a Champions Showcase, and a One Night Stand Extreme Rules preview. Universe Champion Seth Rollins, he teams up with Ricochet. They'll have Braun Strowman in their corner. And tonight, they take on the team of Mark Henry and the phenomenal United States Champion himself in AJ Styles. And well, Styles and Henry, they are going to be accompanied by the Raw Tag Team Champions Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. And well, of course, that One Night Stand Extreme Rules, Ricochet challenges AJ Styles for the United States Championship immediately following Ricochet's tag team matchup in which he teams up with the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman, as they challenge Anderson and Gallows for the Raw Tag Team titles. So immediately following that Raw Tag Title contest, win or lose for Ricochet, he goes in a battle against AJ Styles for the US title. And well, Raw's Universal Championship matchup, Mark Henry, Seth Rollins, a tables match. Definitely gonna be a good one. Of course, Mark Henry returning nearest meld back in the last pay-per-view, which of course a couple weeks back, Money in the Bank, attacking Seth Rollins after his Universal title victory over Drew McIntyre. And ever since then, well, if anything, the episode of Raw after Money in the Bank, Mark Henry injuring Drew McIntyre, crushing the steel chair across McIntyre's ankle. McIntyre, he's been out for the last couple of weeks, and currently no status on when he'll return. But if anything, best believe when McIntyre returns, I like to think he has his sights set on Mark Henry. Well, if anything, here we go. The opening contest of the night. It's this man, Bray Wyatt. He's in one-on-one action against, of course, the Swiss Superman Cesaro. Raw before One Night Stand Extreme Rules, and Bray Wyatt immediately off the gates here. Clothesline. Cesaro goes to the corner here. Now Bray just gonna launch him up. And Bray Wyatt, oh god, big kick across the chest. Expect him to do more. In the past, he's had moments, but then he just comes up short. Sure, former WWE champion in his own right. I see their cannonball in the corner, and now quick into a cover, and hand across the face. A very rough cover. It's only a 2 count. A couple of good moments, but then at the end of the day, he could just never keep it consistent. I see their cravat suplex, courtesy of Cesaro's, but once again, not consistent. But a victory here tonight, depending on Cesaro or Bray Wyatt, no matter who, you know, definitely could help you out here in the Monday Night Raw ranking, as you see right there. Cesaro gets slammed upon the mat, and well, I think he's busted open actually, and yes, he is. Cesaro went face first into that top turnbuckle, courtesy of Bray Wyatt, the Snake Eyes, and now Bray's gonna work on that open wound. Ah, that's not pretty at all. That's just a disgusting stomp, and a second one, trying to open up that wound even more. Trying to make more red, stain the face of Cesaro. Big shot to the gut. And Cesaro, he is hurt. And Bray now going to try and wrench that neck. Try to wear down Cesaro here. Let that blood drain down into Cesaro's face. Maybe even blind him as well. And Cesaro, he's had enough. Going to try to fight out big time punch against the gut. Shot against the skull. And now Cesaro here, very European uppercut. Well, if anything, that was just a regular European uppercut over there. Bray Wyatt going to launch Cesaro into the LED ring post. We're in the beginning stage, big shots across the face here. And Cesaro sizes up Bray Wyatt. Tear uppercut. European uppercut, if anything. And Cesaro. Bray Wyatt's dazed. Into the other corner we go, the opposite corner. The downward left, and there we go. Another European uppercut. A bloodied up Cesaro here. He's still alive and kicking. Right there. From the ropes. Bray Wyatt using the ropes. Using his environment to his advantage. And Uranagi. Down into the canvas Cesaro goes. And Bray Wyatt looking to end it here. And here we go. Of course, that Exorcist walk. Very impressive for a man of his size to do. And Cesaro, he's not going to like this sight when he gets up here. Cesaro just lifeless in the center of the ring. And Bray Wyatt looking to make this match end here. And Bray Wyatt with the Sister Abigail. Cesaro now in the center of the ring. And Bray going to take his time to cover. And I'm pretty sure that is all she wrote. No, it's not. It's only 2. The Sister Abigail now able to put Cesaro away. And Bray Wyatt's livid. Wyatt can't believe it. Cesaro's back up to his feet and dropkick. Oh, but it seemingly has no effect. And European uppercut again. Barricade. And now Bray Wyatt. Oh god. You're knocking across the barricade. Bray just gonna send Cesaro into the corner. And now Bray Wyatt here. Oh, splash. And down goes almost lifeless Cesaro quickly to the cover. Now Bray Wyatt looking to end this contest. Had to pull over a lot of dead weight. And perhaps that wasted some time, if anything. Because Cesaro's still alive, still kicking. Question is for how long. And now Bray here, off the ropes he goes. Referee almost dies. And oh, big boy. Big boy senton. And Bray now stares down Cesaro. He knows he has this one in the bag. I think Cesaro's night is over with here. No. Gets out the way of the Sister Abigail. And now Cesaro here. German suplex with a bridge. Referee gets to precision. Not even a 1 count. Bray Wyatt still in this contest. He got rocked though. And now Cesaro here gonna take control. After the German suplex comes the neutralizer. It's seemingly like that. Can this be it? Bray Wyatt getting dragged away from the ropes here. Cesaro wasting some crucial time here trying to reposition Bray Wyatt. I don't think it matters because the Eater of Worlds is done for. And just like that, the Swiss Superman Cesaro, bloodied up face and all, gets the victory here in the opening contest of Monday Night Raw. Final Raw before one night standing Extreme Rules. Both of these men not going to be showcased on the card, if anything, but a big momentum booster regardless. And well, if anything, back and forth contest between the two. A lot of shifts in the momentum of the matchup. And well, at the end of the day, it was Cesaro who was just a better man. Of course, Bray Wyatt, Sister Abigail, wasn't able to keep Cesaro down. Was looking for a second one. Cesaro was able to reverse a bridged German suplex, followed by a neutralizer, is all she wrote for Bray Wyatt and Statman Cesaro, who now has his second victory in a row here in Euros mode, picking up more and more momentum as the weeks progressed. Very good for that man, perhaps to get into the title hunt. Also, King of the Ring is the next pay-per-view to follow One Night Stand Extreme Rules. Can Cesaro make it to the tournament? That's all up to Raw General Manager JBL. But a big victory for that man here in the opening contest of Raw. And well, if anything, you see right there, Universal Champion Seth Rollins getting ready. Getting ready for his tag team main event, hype himself up, punching the air, punching Ghost, punching John Cena. But Rollins, he's psyching himself up. He's preparing for a big time main event. Universal Champion, of course, has to defend the title in a tables match against Mark Henry at One Night Stand Extreme Rules. That's definitely no easy task. But of course, in your main event, the One Night Stand Extreme Rules preview, and also, if anything, plays the role as a little bit of a championship showcase. Seth Rollins and Ricochet, that was the main event back in Raw Week 1. It was Rollins and Ricochet in your main event. Fast forward 7 weeks later, now they're tag teaming. In this week's main event, but they face off against the phenomenal champion AJ Styles and the world's strongest man Mark Henry. Definitely an unorthodox team. And well, if anything, here we go. It's time for the Nation of Violence to open up. As it's time for the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. And while he's been on the road in recent weeks, if anything, he's practically undefeated. The one man who's had his number was back at Money in the Bank, and that was, of course, the phenomenal one himself, the United States Champion AJ Styles, retaining his U.S. gold against Samoa Joe. And well, ever since then, Joe's been on the roll. He's gotten victories before and well after that loss to AJ Styles. And of course, Joe, he did say a couple weeks back after a victory against Robert Roode, he still has his sights set on the United States title. No matter who wins, whether it be Ricochet or AJ Styles, Samoa Joe still has that rematch clause. And he can pretty much cash that bad boy in any time. He could ask for a rematch clause. Well, he could ask for it next week on Raw. He could ask for it 2 weeks from now. I think, pretty sure he could also even ask for it 6 months from now. But of course, don't forget, it's also up to General Manager JBL to grant that rematch clause. And Extreme Rules pay-per-view. And so Samoan Submission Machine already off the gates here. the strength advantage over Eric Young. Of course, these two, no strangers to one another. They've made an impact somewhere else. Wink, wink. And well, of course, last week on Heath, if anything, Samoa Joe, a victory over EC3. And hanging him up to dry right there is Joe, Eric Young. Nasty landing across those ropes. And well, before Joe's victory over EC3 was a victory over Robert Roode. You're noticing the pretty impactful pattern in Samoa Joe's opponents. Let's think about it for a second. AJ Styles, Eric Young, Robert Roode, EC3. Very impactful. Once again, wink wink. Didn't win the Battle Royal, but Eric Young, he has a chance to right that wrong. Crowning Joe with the double axe handle in the center of the ring, and Joe's still alive. Not even the one count. With Alexa Bliss here, assigned on the Raw brand, and of course, Wednesday Extreme Rules, Bliss and Cross defend against SmackDown's The Iconics for those women's tag team titles. And oh, from the top rope, crossbody nails that one. That was picture perfect. If anything, quickly to a cover now. Wasted some precious time getting off of Joe. Only a one count yet again. Samoa Joe has had enough uppercut right there. Simple but effective. And now here we go. Big boy, senton. Nailed it. Now Joe lifts up Eric Young, and here we go. Uranage in the center of the ring. Two matches in a row we've gotten. The Big Boy Senton and the Uranage. Of course, courtesy of Samoa Joe and Bray Wyatt. 2 matches in a row we've gotten those moves. Once again, pretty historic. And now Joe, well, this is not going to be too historic for Eric Young here tonight. Because now from the corner of the ring, the Muscle Buster. The maneuver that, if anything, ended Tyson Kidd's career. That goes to show how devastating it is. And good night, world-class maniac Eric Young. Samoa Joe, big victory yet again. And well, it's only a matter of time until he decides to challenge for the US belt one more time. Who knows, maybe even this time he could actually win it. I got no clue. Well, if anything, it won't be a difficult bet to see if Joe can win. He's very damn capable of being United States champion, one of the most dominant superstars here on Raw.
The one night a year when the WWE goes extreme. WWE One Night Stand. NXT, only on USA.
And well, of course, Wednesday Extreme Rules less than a week away. And along with that, of course, you can catch NXT every Wednesday, in-game wise. Past edition saw Keith Lee defend the NXT Championship in an open challenge against a very familiar foe. I will not spoil it for you if you have not watched the episode already. Then go watch it to see who was revealed to challenge Keith Lee for the title of anything. When we return, this one right here, we're right. She's in action against number 1 contender to the Raw Women's Championship in Lacey Evans. That matchup is next when Raw returns. And so we're back here with the live action. Is now this woman here, the number 1 contender to the Raw Women's Championship, Lacey Evans. Well, here and now she has a little bit of a momentum boosting matchup. Last time we saw Ruby Riott and Sarah Logan in action, it was the Raw after Money in the Bank. And now look at this, you're gonna wrench the arms across the neck of Ruby Riott. Gonna look to try and choke her out with her own arms. Well, that's definitely innovative. As Ruby now struggling to get out of this tight grasp that Lacey Evans has across her here. And Ruby just fighting for air, fighting for oxygen. And Evans wrenching it back, finally lets go. And Ruby is gonna struggle with Braven. Scraping her head across the mat and an elbow drop. Lacey Evans vicious here in this contest. Now Sarah Logan, we can have to intervene here. Gonna have to just try and give Ruby Riott a chance here in this contest. Ruby and now gonna take advantage of the crucifix here. Can she perhaps steal a victory over the current number 1 contender to the Raw Women's Championship? And that was a very close 2 count and a kick across the gut. 1 count on both attempts. And now Evans was looking for a big-time forearm shot. It's missed. And Ruby Riott now gets a forearm shot of her own. Couple of kicks. Spin kick. And now Lacey Evans not looking too good here. Plopped up against the ropes. And now off the ropes she goes. Underneath. And over goes Ruby Riott. And oh, misses the drop kick. Lacey Evans too fast for Ruby to keep up with. And now gonna wrench down the arm. And a big shot afterwards. Well, Ruby was getting some momentum rolling for her, and Lacey Evans just gonna immediately stop her in her tracks. And Ruby now, shot between the eyes here, and Saito suplex yet again. We saw that in the beginning of this contest. Elbow drop right there, and Ruby gonna stay on Lacey Evans. The second elbow drop, and the third one for good measure. 3 times are the charm, or is the charm of anything. And now in the high rent district is Ruby Riott looking to perhaps win into this contest. A senton from the top of the rope into the cover here. A flurry of maneuvers that only leads to a 2 count. And Ruby Riott is in disbelief. Lacey Evans still in this contest here. And Ruby now sizes up Lacey Evans, perhaps looking for that Riott kick to put Lacey Evans away. And Evans now going to reverse here. And now Lacey Evans has Ruby by the hair, and the woman's right out of nowhere, seemingly in an instant, catches Ruby Riott off guard, and that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. And Lacey Evans picking the momentum just before her Raw Women's Championship contest against champion Naomi. And now, wait a minute, if anything, Naomi dropping her title on the ramp. She's coming to actually confront Lacey Evans here, meeting her at the outside of the ring, and these two exchanging some words, I guess. Naomi went down the apron, and anything went down here to ringside, and Lacey Evans actually gonna shoot first. Actually gonna hit Naomi first, and now Naomi, she's not gonna take that lying down. I guess Naomi was coming to congratulate Lacey Evans to her face or something, I don't know. And now Lacey Evans, well, if anything, she struck first, and now she's staying on Naomi here. No. Oh God, long dart into the LED ring post. Naomi goes face first, and now Lacey Evans here gonna drag over Naomi. What else can she think of? Gonna send her to a ring post again. And Evans, and face first goes Naomi to a ring post. Naomi coming down to perhaps congratulate Lacey Evans. You know, woman to woman, face to face. And Evans, she doesn't care about respect. She doesn't care about any of that. Cheap shots, Naomi. What was once gonna be just perhaps a subtle confrontation has now turned out into a brawl here. And now Evans here, grabbing the hair, and the woman's right. Referee ringing the bell, trying to show us that the match is over. All he could do is pretty much watch. By this point, a second woman's right. And Evans, she's knocked Naomi out cold here. Oh, come on. The job is done. The deed has been done. Lacey Evans, a third woman's right. Onto the current Raw Women's Champion, and Lacey Evans just gonna dump Naomi's body over the ropes. And Naomi trying to will herself back up here. She can't. She's been knocked out cold. And now Evans grabbing the belt. And Lacey Evans posing with the Raw Women's Championship. Naomi, of course, dropping that at the ramp to confront Lacey Evans. And, well, if anything, Evans just completely knocked her out 3 different times. Of course, still is willing to face for the title at One Night Stand Extreme Rules. And, well, if anything, the action continues here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Don't go anywhere. And, well, we are back live, and look who's now made his way into the arena. The world's strongest man, Mark Henry, of course. This Sunday, he faced against Seth Rollins for a Universal title in a tables match. Tonight, he's in the 6-man tag team main event. And, well, if anything, just before that 6-man tag team main event, here we go. Breezango and Slater Gator, of course, reunited. Slater Gator reunited a couple weeks ago. They ended up short in their shot for the Raw Tag Titles at the Money Bank Kickoff Show against Luke Gallows Carnes. And that being said, they still have their rematch clause. But now Breezango, this is actually both of their numerous mode debuts, Tyler Breeze and Fandango, respectively. And, well, if they can actually beat Heath, Slater, and the real deal Titus O'Neil, then, you know, maybe, just maybe, perhaps they can also put themselves into contention for those Raw Tag Team titles. That being said, it's currently held by, obviously, Anderson and Gallows. But regardless, beat the former number 1 contenders, at least number 2 in contention. Or at least number 3, maybe definitely close at the very least. And now, if anything, here we go, Titus O'Neil gonna take advantage of rematch clauses yet. So there, at least in my book, I respectively think still number 2 contenders. breezango. If they beat Titus O'Neil, Heath, Slater, maybe they get that spot. As now the one-man Southern rock band Heath Slater is in the contest, aka CM Post. Also, I'm just gonna say this for record: Post is better than Tank Ops. There, I said it. There's no debate. It's true. Now, back to this matchup here. Heath Slater shot between the eyes of Tyler Breeze. Times actually said hi, Red. But now, whoa! Beautiful maneuver of sorts. And now Breeze gonna tag in Fandango. Once upon a time, this man beat Chris Jericho back in WrestleMania 29 in what feels like forever ago. And now Fandango gets caught right there. Was looking to scale up to the top rope and catch Titus O'Neil off guard. But if anything, O'Neil, he caught Fandango off guard. Fall away suplex. And over halfway across the ring, lands Fandango. Eyes up Titus O'Neil. Off the ropes goes Titus. Under goes Fandango. And gets the spinning heel kick, kinda. Well, it was an attempt at a spinning heel kick, but if anything, it was more of a case like the head area of Fandango that catches Titus O'Neil. Wasn't even the legs. Well, there does it matter. Drives Titus O'Neil's head down into a mat after taking Heath Slater off the equation. Lays Jevinus this and has Fandango put away Titus O'Neil. No, he hasn't. It's only a 2 count. It's an up of sorts. And now here we go. The real deal, Titus O'Neil. No stranger to tag team competition. Titus gonna send Fandango into his corner. And now in comes the one-man rock band Heath Slater yet again. Body slam into this, suplex-ish combo yet again. Second time in this matchup. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I think Fandango, formerly known as Johnny Curtis. A little bit of a trivia fact that either you know or you don't know. Not as in you remember that and it just never left your mind. Either it never leaves your mind, or you never knew that in the first place and it never was in your mind. What am I saying? I got no clue, but what a tag team maneuver right there. And both sides of Heath Slater's temple gets rocked, dropkick right there. Here's no slouch, supermodel kick right there by Tyler Breeze. Proves, I'm just trying to further drive that statement home that breezango are definitely a team to not really mess with. Unprettier right there by Tyler Breeze. Hooks the leg onto Heath Slater, and oh my god, that's it. There you have it. Me putting breezango over and over and over a lot of times in this contest pays dividends, because Tyler Breeze takes Heath Slater down into the canvas with the unprettier, gets the 4th Drake count. There's a spinning heel kick that was kind of botched on the part of Fandango. And if anything, Titus O'Neil couldn't break up the pinfall because he was taken out of the equation. He was knocked off the ring apron moments prior to Tyler Breeze's unprettier. And just like that, breezango, they have beaten, I guess you could say, the number 2 contenders to the Raw Tag Team titles. Look at that, the supermodel kick right there, picture perfect, on the part of Tyler Breeze. And if anything, I like to think the Raw Tag Team division is pretty stacked, and we haven't even seen all the teams here in the Raw Tag division yet. But the picture is shaping up to get better and better as the weeks progress. And when we return, it's the 6-man tag team main event. Our highly anticipated main event is up next when Raw returns. Ladies and gentlemen, and so we are back. Champion versus champion. United States champion, Universe champion. We actually made the 2 most talented men here on the Raw roster. That's right, I said it. Sure, Ricochet's close enough as well. But the 2 most purely just best professional wrestlers here on the Raw brand. First is AJ Styles, second is Seth Rollins, which is ironic considering Rollins is Universe Champion and AJ is United States Champion. But I mean what I say, and now look at this preview for the One Night Stand Extreme Rules tables match for the Universal title. And for something, couldn't get off the ropes yet again. Oh, what a knee. Exactly how I broke John Cena's nose 5 years ago. Oh my god, it's been 5 years. Where has the time gone? Smart to do away. Here we go. God's last gift. Into the cover. 1, 2, and no. Kind of just gonna ignore Ricochet. That's not smart. Oh no, he's gonna manhandle him. That's what he's gonna do. What a deal. Ignore Ricochet, then just gonna throw him halfway across the ring like he's a gnat, a fruit fly. I know those are the same things. Whatever. And now Snake Eyes in the corner. Now, oh god, here we go again, another Beal. Way more than halfway, and oh, Ricochet, what a kick. Not really all that surprising to see Ricochet pull off maneuvers like the springboard 450. Matchup. And it's worked out pretty well since then. You know the story after that. I've explained it like twice. And now Ricochet, here we go! To pick on low, he lands on his fate. Down goes the United States Champion AJ Styles, and Ricochet is in control as Raw continues. And so we're back here with the action. 6-man tag team main event, the final episode of Raw, the go home show of Raw before One Night Stand Extreme Rules Raw combo being shown by Ricochet here. And oh, look, the 619! 619 by Ricochet, and now big uppercut. AJ Styles trying to stop him in midair. Good luck with that. Has him torture rack position, gonna slide him down as well. And into the cover, not even a 1 count. Back, if anything, that was probably one of the best matches we had in Raw Universe Mode history. Here we go, Skywalker, into the cover. 1. And no, only 1. I was getting ready for episode to be a 2.5, to be fair. AJ Styles eating the knee of Rollins. I thought I was going to knock him loopy for a couple seconds. And, well, this will definitely super kick. And now Rollins look to end it here. The ripcord knee strike. Out like a light as AJ Styles. It's a travesty, really. And now, wait a second. Well, Ricochet's in the contest here. And oh wait, we're not done yet. We've seen Ricochet and Braun Strowman do this a couple times. And Ricochet, here we go, the 630 to AJ Styles. We've seen Braun do it, the running power slam, which is followed up by Ricochet, and the 630. And now Ricochet, and he has put away AJ Styles yet again. And Mark Henry could not get there in time. Unbelievable. Second time now, Ricochet has had the number of AJ Styles. He's had the number of the whole club, seemingly. Him and Braun Strowman, of course, beat Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson in a non-title contest a couple weeks back as well, as I've mentioned a handful of times already. And Ricochet, can he be able to showcase this Sunday? Can he be able? Third time's a charm. This time is when it fully matters. Can he win the United States Championship from AJ Styles? And well, if anything, look at this. Wait, hold on. Cameras need to pan back because Mark Henry is attacking Seth Rollins. Well, if anything, AJ Styles, Luke Gallows, Ricochet, Braun, they all just left to the ramp. Their night is over with. Rollins was looking to celebrate with the crowd here just before One Night Stand Extreme Rules this Sunday, and Mark Henry gonna ambush him during Rollins' celebration. Mark, don't do this. This man, he has a back, and it's broken. The world's strongest slam. From the ring, the inside of the ring to the outside of the ring, through the table, back meet wood, and Rollins, he's turned back up, but Mark Henry, he's also walking his way back. After a shot against Rollins, slams his head across the announce table, and Mark Henry, no, another table is wasted, and another table goes through. Another table Seth Rollins' back has been obliterated by. As I struggle to find the words, Mark Henry, he has demolished Seth Rollins just a week away from One Night Stand Extreme Rules. And well, if anything, time to run down the Raw side card. Of course, early on in the night, we saw Lacey Evans attack Naomi after Evans successfully beat Ruby Riott. Naomi's trying to congratulate Evans. Evans didn't. Well, she didn't really like the congratulations. Hero of 3 women's rights. Along that, Ricochet, Braun Strowman, they would challenge the club. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. Anderson was not here tonight, but he will be here this Sunday, where him and his good brother defend against Ricochet and Braun. And of course, win or lose. If Ricochet wins or loses the contest, doesn't matter. He immediately goes into action. Steel chairs match against the phenomenal one, the phenomenal United States champion AJ Styles. Can Ricochet have AJ's number for a third time? I don't know. We shall see. And the Universal Championship contest that we just saw progress right there. Mark Henry, can he put Seth Rollins through the table one more time when it counts the most? Can Mark Henry become your new Universal Champion? We shall see. Along with that, we'll follow suit after that matchup. Interpromotional action. SmackDown's The Iconics. Raw, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. The Women's Tag Team Championships are on the line. The first in promotional contest for the women's tag team titles. And oh, come on, we're not done yet. Once again, deja vu here from Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre a month ago, where the brawl escalated throughout the night and throughout a handful of segments as well. Haven't you put this man through enough the world's strongest slam onto the trash can? Did you see the way Seth Rollins' body just bent? How is this man's back not broken? 2 tables, a trash can. And no. Henry, you've made your point. Save it for Sunday. Damn it, no! Turn the table again. A world's strongest slam. A second world's strongest slam through a table. Mark Henry has sent Seth Rollins straight through hell. Will this be the sight we see come Sunday? Will that man Mark Henry be standing tall? And will he be standing tall with Rollins' Universal Championship?